But honestly, I think it's Gisa. Like, look at this damage. Like, this is starting to be a no joke. I honestly think we go up the beanstalk, and the fact that we can target something and trigger crime is a huge deal. Hello everyone, it's Sloth here, and today we'll be playing some zombies, but also demons in one, because we have some shapeshifters that are both types. And before you laugh, I will prove in this video that this card is legit and it actually won so many games. And today you will see full experience, you will see all of the games in the order they were played, and you will see all of the games, so we will talk about the result in the end. And I think you will like it, and I think you will be pleasantly surprised. And you know, I actually completely changed the version, because in the first version I played without demons and I got absolutely obliterated. It was not fun, so I rebuilt the deck and this version was way better. So guys, one of the cool synergies for this deck is that True Mascot is also a demon and also a zombie, so it gets all the benefits from like Death Baron, so it gets Death Touch, it gets +1/+1, it also gets all the benefits from Gisa, and at the same time it triggers Annex on turn 3, so you can literally carve out with zombie, Annex, and you still have a demon. This also means that later you can use Soulstone Sanctuary to keep the Annex going, and you also have the Bloodletter. So basically invest only 3 slots into the demons, and you have actually 11 demons in this deck, and that keeps you going for way longer than it should. It also, you have all the, you know, reanimation with Lich Lord. You can basically play your zombies from the graveyard, so you have surprising amount of card advantage. And by the way, Glissa is also a zombie, so she gets the pump from the Gisa, she gets Menace, which is absolutely devastating because you have to block Glissa Sunslayer, and she trades basically for free against everything, and she also gets the buff from the Baron because she is a zombie. So guys, there's way more synergies here than you think, and let's go into the games and we'll talk more in the outro, so have fun and enjoy. Alright guys, we are ready with our cool zombies and Glissas and human warlocks. Let's go with this, and I mean, why not? We might draw something, so let's not lowball too much. They definitely want to go with this, right? That's their first play. Let's go. They can bounce it very easily. It's also enchantment, so they cannot get it back with any of the cards. But their opening will be super strong, and we actually don't have 1 and 2 drops, which is unfortunate, and we'll just collect 3 drops like absolute Pokemon. Right? Thank you, Shuffler, for this one. So they are going for the cash on this. Yep, let's draw some 2 drops on turn 3. If we cast, so we will cast Glissa, even though this will get bounced, but if they do it now, they cannot play one of the cash grabs, right? So that's pretty good for us. I think they will play this right now, then they will untap, play a land, play this, and keep another one for the next turn, or up the beanstalk probably. Yeah, they will play this into this, and it's fine, you know, it's fine. It's so fine. I absolutely do not mind it. Let's see if they let us untap. Yep, they realize that, well, they assume that we have no protection spells, and that's correct. Let's see the bounce. Now we will replay Glissa and go again, basically. How much is it discounted? 1, 2, 3, 4 already. That's a lot. And let's collect more 3 drops somehow. Oh my god, what a shuffler draw. I still think we have some 3 drops in the deck, so let's draw them on the next turn. So they will go this. Can they take any card? I don't remember. It's permanent, so they cannot take Into the Floodmaw. Of course, Into the Floodmaw is absolutely perfect for them. If they have... Oh, this is their turn. I thought it's end step. Alright. You know, if we can get through one time, we can do some crazy magic, but I'm not sure if we can. Let's see the draw. It would be really easier if we didn't get like this kind of draw, but you know what? I'll take it. And unfortunately we cannot remove this. We have so much removal, but not a single one in the hand. Because if we hit the face, we could get rid of either Up the Beanstalk or Talent, and that would really like hamper them for the rest of the game. They don't have double blue for a crap, so if they don't play blue mana, and I'm sure they won't, I think they are trying to hit it. Alright, they actually are going for the island. Good choice, honestly, because they have such incredible discount, like it's probably 55 instants. So, of course, crap is free. When we attack, everything gets tapped. So let's not count on it too much. I mean, we might as well do it now. On the bright side, and this is their big thing, right? So maybe we can attack on the next turn. We'll see. Yep, as expected. Let's go with this. Let's play the fast land. And on the next turn we can do some crazy things, but we'll see. Like, Glissa Sunslayer is amazing at holding the board. So basically they need to start drawing what? They need to start drawing into the Floodmaw or take it back with Stormchaser's Talent. The problem is that they have, you know, this bounce spell for 5 mana that gets discounted to 2, and I honestly think they have plenty of it in the hand. Alright. Alright, man, triple beanstalk. Oh my god. This is going a little bit hard. Alright, and the talent. This gives menace. Man, menace is absolutely incredible here. Because that means we get 2 cards every time we attack. I could also go this into this, which is also interesting. But honestly, I think it's Gisa. Like, look at this damage. Like, this is starting to be a no joke. Alright, and what do we want to do? Definitely not draw cards. I will destroy enchantment, but I have no idea which one. Like, this is so slow. I honestly think we go up the beanstalk, and the fact that we can target something and trigger crime is a huge deal. By the way, those are just 5/5 tokens. Man, I cannot believe they had such great opening, all the combo pieces, and we just went absolutely over the top. Alright guys, I'm excited because this could be the draw. We will see. We need to draw a land and we are absolutely fine because we can go... I know you will laugh, alright, but believe me, in this deck it makes perfect sense. It is the... Oh my god, it's happening. Guys, it's happening. They will never respect the Mascot. They will ignore it, and this will be our cool demon for the turn. Thank you. Thank you for ignoring my Mascot. And now we can get free card. Oh, they are testing me. Man, we can go also for this, but I still think it's Annex. I actually wouldn't mind this to get lost, but we'll see. The 2 damage on this turn is already insanely good. If they spend the next turn, man, they want to play Overlord on this turn, but I think they will get lost, right? They always have it. Easy. Not even close. When you just name the card that is perfect for this situation, they have it. However, we also have some good tricks. This deals more damage, right? This is annoying for them. Now, I think we go still like this, because we can still activate the token. And you can see it's both demon, and the zombie, and the skeleton. I know it's fun, but it works. Believe me, I promise, it works sometimes. So what about this one? I think it's in the graveyard, because we can always take it back with this. And, man, this is a huge chunk of damage. Like, I actually didn't expect we will hit so hard on this turn. So they really want to play Green Overlord here. Let's see if they have it and if they will. I tell you, man, just name the card. It's basically like stacked deck every time. But it's fine. It's fine. We will roll with it. I would love to, you know, have creatures that I can remove, but unfortunately not the case here. I will pump Baron a little bit. Hard to tell. I think we'll pump Baron just a little bit. I will take it because this will die, right? It's basically guaranteed to die. And that's 7 damage. Man, the damage is really, like, really high for this one. And now if they try to make any blockers, we will remove them for days. So if they ever go Overlord hoping that we cannot go through, I mean, we will go through. And you can really see how Mascot is just hard carrying this game. Just 2 drop, 2 mana, 2/1. I tell you, man, you literally predict every play from start to finish. And it won't be enough. I wonder if they have white leyline. Let's see the priority, it's super important. There is nothing. And they lost, and that's the explosion time. No? Yeah. Man, I think we predicted every single thing that will happen in this game from start to finish. And that's how we win. There was no mono red, so yes. Alright guys, we're going first, and you know what? We'll unleash some zombies on our opponent. So first you always open with creatures, because Duress doesn't deal 2 damage on the next turn. And in the end, you need to make this number go to this number. Like this number to this. And what about this? Okay, so they have insane amounts of pump spells. So I think what we have to do is go Duress before they sheltered. Oh, they have double. Oh, that's awkward. Well, that's not great. Send a message. Maybe they won't click it, alright? Jokes aside, sometimes attacking, of course not in this situation because we are tapped, but generally it is good habit if you don't feel that you need to defend, because it forces your opponent to make potentially bad decision, and it's always better to have it this way. They actually cannot do anything on this turn. Right, we swing. They actually even don't know we are Golgari. Right there. Oh, I mean this one 4 mana. So this could be only a 1-2. So we still deal 2 damage, which is nice. And they don't know if we have Virtue or some. I guess the ward is there, but we could stab them. However, we don't have it. We play Glissa, and she is absolute menace. Because our opponent cannot counter, they are bad at magic, they are not on the play, which means this doesn't work. I mean, bro, like, if you are on the draw, you know you messed up. Like, come on. Now they can counter something. Ethereal Armor. Well, that's an insanely good top deck by them, which literally solves the whole problem. Oh my god, but don't you worry, we also are good at magic. So when we attack, they will pump this. This will be a +1, and then armor will also get another +1. This will be 3, and they can trade against Glissa. So I will swing all, pretending I don't see it. And when they target, then we strike. Well, you were way too greedy, my friend, and you got absolutely punished. See ya, game is over. They absolutely greeded out and they lost. Like, that's it. I don't think they have any chance of recovering, especially against Glissa. Their biggest removal is Sheltered by Ghosts, which means they need to play a creature first, and that's not happening. Listen, I'm rolling. Like, they can block one of the creatures because this is flash, right? So they can play it and trade against Sanctuary, but that will cost them the full turn. Let's draw more cards. I tell you, I'm so happy how we played this one. Man, we caught them perfectly off guard. And we also have another Sanctuary, so they literally need to play a sweeper and they still lose them. So there is no way out. Yep, just smirking their face until they die. Alright guys, so we don't have perfect opening, but we are on the play. We need to draw a land. This is extremely scary draw. I'll take it, but it can go either pretty decent. It won't go perfect, but it can go either decent or extremely bad. So, I mean, I hope we will survive. Let's go with this one so we can at least block and do some stuff. The word is nice here. Of course it will get removed, right? Right? No, the Hex Mage. So this will be a full sacrifice Rakdos. They should be playing Braids, but I'm not sure if they do. But this is a perfect... Oh, no way, they also have Torched the Tower. Of course they do. Like, why wouldn't you have all the cards that you need every time? Oh man, so good at the game. Fortunately, we managed to get this. And now the huge question. What do we play? Not Baron. Not go for the fraud. The only choice is Glissa or Annex. Annex will probably kill us because we are too far behind because of this play. We have to go Glissa. The only choice. And if they remove her, we scoop. That's it. That's the game. Pit of Offerings. Please, please, this one time, don't kill my... I'm so tempted. Man, this button is just calling my name. So we are extremely behind. Like, it's actually not even funny. We could go Death Baron. Oh my god, this will literally kill us. Let's go. Like, this is so bad for us that I will go for it. Because I need to get 5 mana, so I need to draw a land before the next turn. I need to unlock the chamber. And I need them to not remove the 3rd creature in a row. That's the idea. They can sacrifice something. Honestly, maybe they should even go for Percussionist. This one only gives chorus. They didn't exile anything, which is weird. Really? I think there was a creature in the graveyard. Why would you not get it? Because you get better mana this way. Alright. I don't think we will have time. This will be our demon. And we need to roll with it, because otherwise we are dead. If this survives, we can actually still win the game, because on the like, if we get one turn when we don't get smorked, destroyed creatures, stuff like this, we can just absolutely dominate the board. But please, this one time whiff. I believe you are capable of whiffing, my friend. I know this is Nick of God, alright? The emissary on Earth, but please, whiff. Be a good person. They might only attack with Percussionist if they don't have removal for the demon, hoping that they will get extra card. Please don't tell me they have 2 of them. Are you serious? Please, like, this one... They are torching the tower, I think. Yes, they are torching the tower and they should sacrifice Mirth. Are you serious? This guy literally has perfect answer at every step of every turn, from start to finish. Literally all of the cards were perfect. Oh my god, like, how can I beat this? And we had absolutely abysmal draw. Oh my god. So we need to draw a demon. And we actually have quite a lot of those, but we need to do it. And we preferably want the Mascot because it's cheaper. Alright? I mean, we are dead, right? This is tapped. We can play double creatures, block this, and this will be exactly the damage. If we go Glissa, and there could be a chance that they will miss, or we can actually draw 1 mana removal. I think we need to roll with this. There is a chance we won't hit it, and that's... I want to concede so much, but theoretically they could not attack. But they will, of course. I cannot believe how perfect this draw was for them. Alright. Just getting free value as usual with aggro decks. Yep. Pumping creatures while drawing cards. That's how they do. Of course, but this guy literally never stops having perfect answers. Are you serious? So what is the counterplay? Well, try to meet a player that doesn't draw so well. We're going first, we don't have Annex, but I cannot believe I'm using this unironically, but I promise you it fits the deck. It's both a zombie and a demon, and we kinda need both. So let's see, I would love to have Annex. But we also need to see the matchup, right? Because this could be matchup that is trying to threaten us. 1 damage with Azorius. Well, that's something. I have no idea what I'm playing against, but all I know is that I will have my Mascot. It's a demon, it's a skeleton, it's a zombie, it's everything. Alright, so it's also an artifact, by the way, so go for the throat literally that cannot hit. This is a huge upside. When you are a control deck with go for the throat and you see this kind of stuff, you will feel the pain that you cannot remove it. But with red they should be... Man, this... So if they... Oh my god, this is an actual aggro deck. I actually cannot believe that aggro decks are going literally 3-color decks. Because this is so consistent, and as aggro you can literally do anything. Like, it's kind of crazy. Alright, Glissa, please carry me, because this guy will be absolute meta. I think they either don't have artifact themselves, so they realize that demolition might not trigger at all, or they really were scared of this card. Okay, Tapland is a huge deal. It's funny, like you should not play deserts. It's tempting to get 1 damage, but having Throwlands in aggro deck is so absolutely painful, especially in 3-colored one. Well, unless... Sorry, my voice completely cracked. Well, unless you have perfect answers. Man, like literally, they answered every single card as an aggro deck. I mean, I guess this might be our new control, because, I mean, they have removal, so it's close. We need to kill it because I'm not sure if they run protection spells. If they go Shelter by Ghost, there is a chance they do it. Generally, it's basically like Boros Convoke, but because they lost some cards, they usually play Siren instead of Epicure, and they literally went full new color for 1-drops. Just to get an artifact so they can trigger Gleeful Demolition. And this is one of the top decks, I believe. I've seen a lot of it on the tournament like results, so this actually performs super nicely. So yeah, just 3-color aggro, you know. Alright, so our opponent might be in huge pickle because there is a chance they don't have anything. Is that mini Glissa? This is interesting. And you know what? Please go away. Like, stop stealing my cool stuff. Like, let me play with my Glissa, sorry. Let's start doing some cards because this guy cannot win this game. Like, we need to just roll with it. And this is actually okay because we will play Gisa on the next turn, right? Mockingbird is so nice that you don't need to overpay for the creature. Like, this is the card that is so extremely versatile, it's crazy. And you can copy your opponent's creatures, your own creatures, like, you can do so much with this. Go. They generally shouldn't have counter spells, but at this point you never know. But I'm still playing into it. Yep, you need to answer with this, like, that's the play. Menace, go. Well, that was the play, and, well, I'll take my win, you know? Alright, guys, do you believe? Do you believe? I'm believing just a little bit, because we can literally go this into this, and if we can set it up and draw a card and live gain, I think we should be absolutely fine, and we should have a really nice opening. I will go with this. This is a little bit of a risky play, especially that we could go Glissa, so we could also go for the Throat Road. But we also have Soulstone Sanctuary. We actually have so many demons here. Oh man, this is scary. Of course we cannot block this. Okay, this is very scary. But I think we still go with the Unholy Annex play. Go, my minion. I tell you, this is defeat. It's a common that just destroys the meta. Maybe. Maybe. Like, if there's a home for this card, it's the Annex deck. Alright. So they will put a lot of counters. One goes here and one goes here because they want to keep triggering it every turn. But you know what? There might be a chance, and with the Annex we actually can live game quite a lot. Quite a lot. So how do we do it? I probably have to go for the Throw-this, which means we have 2 mana. I think we play another one. I don't think... We could go Glissa. But then we can... No, I think we need to make double play. This pains me so much. But it will only get worse. And this will have warding very soon. Yeah, I think we just go with this. Because this means that we will get our demon, so we will keep life gaining every turn. And this Unholy Annex is doing work, but is it good enough to beat the best deck of Standard, Mono Red, with every splash? Like, I checked the stats, literally 5 top decks are Mono Red with different splash. Rakdos, Ghoul, Boros, and Mardu. It's just Mono Red. It's just Mono Red 5 times. Alright, so what they're going for? They play the land, I believe, yep, so they cannot get any value from the Challenger. This is a lot of damage though. I think we need to start blocking here. We know that they only have one card. So I'm not a huge fan of this play, but you know, I need to still survive some. Okay, this is interesting. But it has to be Glissa. Alright, so we go with this. And I think we actually need this. We can play this on the next turn. Missing clan drop is pretty brutal though. Like I'm not a huge fan of it. Here this, if I could play this, I would have extra play on this turn, which is absolutely massive. Alright, please just whiff like a good person. So they will put one counter here, probably another here, and one here, I would guess. And then we will see the card that will probably decide the game. Yep. Oh, this is interesting. So they are actually splitting the damage. I mean, this is a good card. But you know what? If we can keep Glissa just doing... Please don't touch my Glissa. Don't. Did they really read the card? Like, is it too fresh of a card to know what it does? Honestly, they will have huge trouble going through it, I think. Their best bet is to go super wide, get all the counters, and go Monstrous Rage on something we cannot block. What is the last card? Oh my god, they just have it. Where's the haste? Bro? Is that true? What the hell happened there? Like, what was this play? They pumped the creature with Monstrous Rage. They could just put the counter. It's getting... Man, I think they completely mess up the whole game, but it's fine. They are still mono-red. So it doesn't matter too much. We could go Bloodletter, but do I win? Not really. Not really. I think we need to pump a lot of creatures so we can go a bit wider. We go this because it's a demon. And we go this because... it's also a skeleton, a zombie, and every other type as well. So we can block literally everything here, if we want, and we cannot attack here. Don't forget, every turn we are getting more ahead, and this is a very nice draw. We would love to keep hitting clans. The problem is that, of course, as the red deck, they keep getting 2 cards a turn for free, which is incredibly great. Doubles, oh man, this can get super ugly, because they actually have now the first strike. Double strike is also first strike, so they can absolutely pump one of the creatures to crazy oblivion. We cannot do anything about it. At least we can, at least we can mitigate half of the damage, but then Glissa dies. We would love to get some Bloodletter. Oh, this will be hard, man. This will be hard. This draw was absolutely incredible for them. The only one card that gets 2 cards. And this is the only one with trample. 14 damage, and if you kill it, it's still like 10 damage, I believe. I think we'll literally have to sacrifice everything we have. And let's think about it, because those have death touch, so they can trade against the cards. I think this is the play, right? So they deal 4 damage and 3 damage. We are at 8, and then they deal 7, because how dare we block red creatures and kill them? We need to get punished. I think we'll still lose. This draw won them the game. Cool. Man, our first strike Death Toucher for 3 mana cannot compete with their 1 drop. What a great draw. So I can go Glissa, but I have to play this, which means that I will probably die, right? Fear... oh, payment. Well, so this draw won them the game. If they drew something that isn't as crazy powerful, Glissa would protect us a little bit better. So yeah, alright guys, I hope you enjoyed those games, and I have to say I'm really pleasantly surprised with zombies, especially that, as I mentioned, I played like full zombie deck with no Annex, no demons, and just, you know, typical zombie deck, and it just felt extremely underwhelming. Like, all of the decks just went over you, and all the control decks just cleared you before you can kill them. So it went like an absolute disaster. However, with this version, you have so much more staying power. Unholy Annex together with the Mascot is insane powerhouse, and it means that your Baron, your Gisa have time to just give you extra value. And also don't forget that you can really target easily in this deck with like every Duress, stab, go for the throat, or even Glissa Sunslayer, as you have seen. You can target, your opponent permanent. Even you can remove 3 counters from target permanent. It's already a crime, even if the permanent has no counters to remove. So you can instantly trigger, those zombies, and you have seen how insanely huge they are. So this is your late game, but it's very devastating, especially for the decks that go 1 for 1. You can just spam the board with so many creatures so easily, while also draining with Annex and drawing extra cards so you can spam even more board, that your opponent just won't have enough mana and answers to kill everything at this point. Early game can be a bit vulnerable, but that's why we have all those cheap creatures. We have a lot of Duress stabs, so we actually can, just try to tailor the early game for our liking. And Glissa, Baron, Annex, and Gisa are the powerhouses that really finish the game. And before we talk about the results, as always, a huge thank you to our amazing patrons for just being absolutely cool and awesome every single day. So thank you guys, and I hope you're enjoying the content. I think we're doing really good job with variety lately. Like, I'm trying like crazy to brew something interesting every day, so I really hope you enjoy it. And honestly, about the results, we didn't play too many games. As you have seen literally the full experience, and we have been blessed because very often when you lose a game, it's just an absolute stomp, and it's just boring. Like, you were on the draw and you didn't have removal, like that's it. So even today we were blessed with games that even if we lost, it actually was interesting game. So it shows, basically, after I wanted you to have the full experience after watching this video, so you literally know what you are signing up for if you go for this kind of deck. And yeah, I am pleasantly surprised. Is that the best deck to ladder? Probably not, but it might be one of the best ways to ladder with zombies, because we actually took all the efficient zombies and we kinda mixed it with demons and all the meta cards. So in the current mix, it actually works together. Honestly, I think it feels like a little bit of 2 decks matched in one, but thanks to Mascot and Soulstone Sanctuary, it actually like is a glue that holds 2 decks perfectly together, so they literally work perfectly. So this is my experience, and fact that this triggers out of Baron, Gisa, and also Annex is a huge deal. I don't know how it is, but if you trigger Unholy Annex once with life gain, it already feels like a win. It's just 2 life, but it's such a difference. And I think the extra cards means that it's very hard to answer, because you can keep dropping demons over and over. So if you get it going, it's very hard to stop, especially that this is also a demon. Don't forget, this is Ritual Chamber, so you actually have even more. I said like 11 demons, but we actually have 15 with the Annex. So man, we are actually like more demon deck, even though we have like dedicated only 3 demons in the whole deck. So this is kind of crazy, and good way to abuse a little bit all those type synergies. So guys, I hope you liked it. I actually talked more than I expected about zombies, but this might be a pretty cool deck if you like zombies. So I hope you liked it. Thanks for watching. If you want to support the channel, like, subscribe, Patreon, join memberships. We have plenty of this. But if you just want to watch, it's still appreciated, and really thank you for it. So yeah, that's it for today, and see you guys tomorrow.